What's up, everybody? Happy Wednesday, and welcome back to our Twitch channel. I'm Jack, this is Bob. We are playing Wonder Boy, The Dragon's Trap, an all new, but also all old video game.
28 years old.
28 years old, Wonder Boy, and 28 hours old, depending on how you want to classify it. Probably more than that now. It came out Tuesday.
Oh,
wait, that's about right.
Oh, yeah, so, okay.
Oh my gosh.
That's a good find. So, we'll start normal. I have so much to talk about. Whoa, you can, there are different genders in this game. Oh, yeah, so neat. I'll play as a girl because that's new.
Yeah.
So there's a lot to talk about with Wonder Boy, The Dragon's Trap. Is that what this is called?
That is what this is called.
Okay. So for my podcast Retronauts, it's the classic gaming podcast every Monday. Retronauts.com. I think back in October we did a Wonder Boy episode, and the timeline and the sort of history of Wonder Boy is so tortured and bizarre. It goes off into 9 different directions to the point where there's a game called Wonder Boy 3 Monster World 5. So I immediately forgot all of that Wonder Boy information after the podcast ended, but I can tell you this game is based on Wonder Boy 3. Yeah, I know.
Start the whole stream over.
Yes, let's just Wonder Boy 3. See, just thinking about Wonder Boy messes with my brain. So Wonder Boy 3: The Dragon's Trap, a Master System and TurboGrafx 16 game. This is what this remake is based on, and it is actually a sequel to Wonder Boy in Monsterland or Wonder Boy 2, depending on which region you played it in. This is what this remake is. And the Wonder Boy,
confusing.
Yeah, so Wonder Boy started as an arcade game, and that came to original Nintendo as Adventure Island. So this game has all kinds of weird, branches and weird directions it goes in. But I think we can hit a button to. Oh, look! Check it out. Everybody, this is the original graphics. Not really. I mean, there was no female character in the original game, but with the touch of a button, you can go from Master System graphics to the new graphics. And this is just built on top of the old game, so it plays exactly the same way with all the flaws, but God, it looks good.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and I should point out that you start the game with a lot of hearts, with a lot of power, because you're actually playing the end of the last game. So it's sort of like Castlevania Symphony of the Night, where you are playing what happened before, and then the real game starts after you fight the final boss again. I'm sure that might be reference lost on some people, but in Symphony of the Night, beginning of that game, that classic, you start by fighting the last boss of Rondo of Blood, which was the game that came before that we never got in America.
Okay.
I'm full of all these facts.
There's so many facts. That's why I brought you on.
Yeah.
You are the guy full of facts.
I'm full of a lot of things. Facts is one of them. But yeah, this is just kind of like the prologue. And I mean, this game is very well known now. I think it was, of course, it was a Master System game. And that means the Master System had maybe 2% of the market compared to the 90% that Nintendo had.
Yeah.
So not a lot of people played this game originally. But now it's known for being a classic game in the Metroid style where you get various powers, then you go back to previous areas and unlock new items and weapons and stuff. It's a very fun game that is not linear. You kind of can explore a large world and approach it from different ways with different powers. And you can change into 5 different forms. This game is way ahead of its time. I think it is my favorite of the Monster World / Wonder Boy family. Yeah, see, it's so complicated that even fighting a snake is challenging to me while thinking about the many installments of Wonder Boy.
Yeah. Fromplier says that he prefers the original graphics over the bouncy animation of the modern version, which looks really goofy to him. So I've banned him from the chat.
Yes, report him to Twitch.
Yeah.
This game looks so good. I think it's French. Maybe I'm thinking of the other remake, the spiritual remake. So there's another game that's coming out. I think it's called Monster Boy, which is not related in terms of licensing. It's someone making a game of this style, but the graphics look very similar. That's not out yet, but this is a straight-up remake. But, I mean, the original graphics are charming for what they were, and they look pretty good for an '89 game, but, God, these new graphics are great. How could you dislike them?
Yeah,
I mean, I guess it's a matter of taste.
The depth of the environments alone, really, but I like the way that she turns and, skids and stuff.
That's very cool. And I mean, you're telling me this is not goofy looking? I mean, it's still it's 2 different cartoony styles, basically. I guess it's whatever you prefer, but...
Am I going crazy and you're going through the same
Oh, you know what?
Over and over again?
I think this is just a bunch of long hallways for this part.
There we go, okay. Because it was the 3rd time we've been through that area.
Don't worry. This part of the game is just a gauntlet of easy to kill enemies, and then you fight a boss at the end. So yeah, this game is it just on PS4 or is it on Switch too? It's on Switch.
It's on Switch, yeah. Switch, PS4, Xbox. I think it's on all consoles. Let me see if I can get this a little bit bigger. It's a weirdly like it doesn't fill up the screen. Strangely enough.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, I mean, interestingly enough,
I guess it's like a retro game. It makes sense. See, like the big black bar all around it.
Yeah, they had to do some stuff to the original graphics because I think the UI is different for the older version of the game because it wasn't obviously a letterbox game. That was unheard of in '89. So yeah, I'm just heading over. Maybe I think I am going in a loop. Maybe I fall down this hole. Let's try it. Without dying. Yeah, that's what we have to do. Okay. Yeah, I think it is a maze. In the classic 80s maze platformers, you have to find the right route, so I'm gonna try to do that now. I forgot the game opened with like a little maze. It's weird. Okay, so. There we go.
Yeah, new guys. That's like how we know we're doing well. Yeah. Like a different person.
Different things to kill. That means I'm going the right way. Do we have any other questions? I wonder if people even know what this is. To most people, this is a new game, for the most part, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Like, I actually wasn't fully aware that it was a remake until, like a bit later when I read something about it and I was like, oh, okay, like neat. But
I mean, I honestly think the Wii helped call attention to these games because they were all re-released on the Wii Virtual Console, and I think most people played them for the first time there. I know I did. I never had a Master System growing up.
Right,
because
yeah.
Nobody did. I mean, I didn't know anyone who had one.
That was unheard of in America.
Yeah. It's like, get out of my house.
Yeah.
You need a Nintendo to be part of this.
I remember being blown away that there was something before the Sega Genesis.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, what do you mean there was like, they had an 8-bit console?
There was some history there, yeah. I mean, I'm a few years older, I think, so I started with Atari 2600 as a very, very small child. But see, this is the last boss of the last game. I'm very powerful now because...
Metal Sonic.
See, here's what he looks like in the...
Nice. Yes.
I mean, these are good graphics for an '89 Master System game.
Seriously. Lots of, like the colors are nice.
They're very,
like, in a way that I don't remember as much about NES games.
Yeah,
like that shade of blue, like...
Master System did have more colors, I think, or better colors, brighter colors. Their games did look very good, but, God, not a lot of great games for that system. I think Phantasy Star and this, maybe Alex Kidd if you were weird. There we go.
And this didn't, like, make the...
I'm cursed. See, that's how the game starts. I'm now cursed to be a lizard man.
A monster boy or girl.
A lizard girl in this case. I don't think they make the monster sprites feminine, but so now this is the start of the game. I'm now cursed after killing the last boss of the last game. I'm now cursed to wander the earth as a lizard. And there are many different forms. There's a bird. There's a mouse. There's a fish. I think it's really cool. I'm really ahead of its time.
I like you better as dragon guy.
The dragon guy is cool. I like him.
Oh, he was ugly there. Like, you're like, oh no, I'm an ugly dragon. But like he's super cute there.
Yeah, yeah, really cute sprites in both versions. I do love what they did. Everything's very bouncy, maybe a little too animated for the source material, but I think it works well. It is really just built on top of the old game, so it plays exactly the same.
So Frombeers played Wonder Boy back on his Master System, and then he said he got there's an Xbox Live compilation.
Oh yeah. That's really good.
Back.
And some of them are on Steam, not all of them. But yeah, they even localized and released Monster World 4 in like 2010 for the Wii. And that was never released in America previously, but they released it on Wii for like $10. But I think it is part of that collection he mentioned.
There's something whimsical and yet terrifying that some of the skulls have eyeballs.
They're cursed to forever stay there watching people get crushed. Yeah. I think we're good. So yeah, now I'm gonna make it above ground out of the baddie's castle. Oh, there we go.
There you go.
Gonna jump over there. And I think there's a way to get the original music. Audio. Retro.
Nice.
So I won't leave that on for the sake of our audience who probably wants to see all the new stuff. But yeah, you can basically screw with the whatever retro things you want. You can even leave on just retro sound effects if you want. Everything can be toggled on and off depending on what you want to do. If you just want to play the original game, it's there.
I think it's cool that you can have a combination too. That like
yeah, like maybe original graphics with the new music and sound effects.
Right.
Sure. But people are saying this is the way a retro remake should be made because it is essentially just built on top of the game. There's nothing. It doesn't control any differently. It doesn't play any differently.
This is making me a little sad because tomorrow we're playing the Disney Afternoon Collection.
Oh, I want to play that.
And man, I wish it was like this.
Yeah, I mean, I wish DuckTales Remastered was like this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those games are great, but I love...
Wonder Girl!
Wonder Girl, okay. So...
Wonder Boy!
This town looks great. Yeah, when that Tenacious D song came out, I knew about Wonder Boy, and I was like, did they make a song about that old video game? But no, it's completely unrelated. So these graphics are so good. Look at these watercolors. I wonder if the pig guy... there's a pig guy who's smoking. We gotta visit him.
So you mentioned that it looks like a... Yes. See,
and
that guy...
right there.
is wow. That feels very French animation. You were talking about it being... but particularly that pig guy. Did you ever see... gosh, what's that studio that did... The Dam Keeper? The animated short. Is up for like an Oscar a couple years back. And it also is like this... I think it's like a combination of like Japanese and European like animators. And
I don't know the
and
studio.
This reminds me a lot of that.
Okay, I don't know the studio, but
I forget the studio name. But The Dam Keeper is an animated short that's amazing that you guys should all watch.
I'll have to check that out now. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of crossover between Japan and France in terms of animation influence. I mean, anime is a French loanword, and so you see a lot of anime influence in French animation, and a lot of vice versa too. So yes, I am. Oh yeah, magic. I forgot I had that. So you can basicly just go in many different directions. I think I want to go back to the town. I can't.
Oh.
I guess I'm stuck this way. It's fine. It's fine.
Little beach.
Also, you have these weird doors which will just drop you in the middle of nowhere. So I opened up a shortcut there. Oh, well, not really. It just warped me back. But I love how there are just doors in midair. It's sort of whimsical in a way. It's kind of cheap in a way, but it's also like, oh yeah, a door just spat you out into the sky.
Frontiers is coming around on this animation. By the end of this stream, man, you're gonna be like...
Huh. They changed the pig. I like that. They changed how he looks in each different thing.
That is cool.
Yeah. Lots of little details like that. Whoever made this obviously loved the series and loved these original games. And God, I hope we get more of these. Please buy this. I have to buy this when I get home. Come on, let me jump over this.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. If you guys are liking this, I rarely like shill for a game, but this is one of those things where it's just such this cool concept and like a fun little game that if this does well, it will encourage developers to do more things like this, and I would really like that to happen.
Yeah, again, it doesn't mess with the original game. It just makes it more accessible to people who don't want to look at this, or maybe never grew up with games that look like this, so they don't even know how to approach it. So this is just a really good looking 2D game. I'm gonna fall down here, I think. Oh wait, I did that. Yeah. So as you can see, there we go.
Treasure? Nope.
Oh nope.
As you can see,
yeah. You can go in many different directions. There is really one proper path to go, but it lets you bumble around and try to figure out what you're supposed to do next. But
very meandering. That's like, it's interesting that they didn't add structure to it, like throw in a quick cutscene. It's like, go here, do this.
Yeah.
Again,
they didn't want to mess with the original framework, so there's no extra information. I like how they made that nurse a little less terrifying looking. She's a little more sassy there than she is here. I guess she is gonna give you a shot though. So let's head back to where we were going before. Again, I haven't played this game in maybe 5 years, or I did play it a bit for the podcast, but I don't remember anything.
Chat's asking how do you switch a game? Yeah, Bob is pressing a button that switches between that on the
R2.
fly.
Yep.
So you do that. And as Frontplayer points out, that's how the Monkey Island remake a few years back worked too.
Oh yeah,
which was also awesome.
Except they made the graphics not great.
Yeah, except for like I switched to old and stayed there.
Yeah.
Because the new one looked bad.
They did make it look a bit better in 2, the remake of 2, but the music was really good. How they remade the music in those remakes. Ron Gilbert, the creator, is on record as to not liking how Guybrush looks in those games, but I think that was a pretty good treatment, despite some weird creative choices they made. But yeah, I love any time you can just switch back to the old graphics.
Crouch!
That's so great. I don't think it looks as good in the original. Oh, it does!
Oh, it does!
Okay. Wow. That is super cool. So yeah, I mean, I think if you fall in the water, there's underwater levels too. You don't really die. But it is like Metroid-ish in that there's no map. I mean, they didn't even add a map to this game, which just shows how devoted they are to keeping it in its old style. Crabs are a classic old video game enemy.
Yeah.
I think mainly in Japanese games, but they usually blow bubbles at you. Not in this game. I might be thinking of another Wonder Boy game. Oh, come on.
There you go.
That's a magic thing I can use.
Sweet. Yeah, what was the potion that you collected as well?
That might be health, I think. A health potion. But, yeah.
So, like, when I was growing up, for whatever reason, I missed, like, Metroidvania as a thing. Like, I didn't play... I was in high school when I played my first Castlevania or Metroid game on the GBA. No, wait, that would have been earlier than high school. It's middle school. Middle school when the Game Boy Advance came out and they put Castlevania on it. I was like, cool, what's this? And like, was like, this is super fun. But yeah, so it's like, and I'm bummed because like I would have loved this at the time because I hated that like every time I fell off something it was like, oh, you're just dead. Like I loved that like there was big worlds to explore and like find things.
Instead of dying when I hit the water, there's now an underwater level. Yeah, I mean these games were kind of rare, so you maybe missed like 5 or 6 of them until Castlevania sort of established the genre in a way, and now everyone who loved those games are making their own and you know coming back to things like this that they missed before.
I'm gonna start calling that genre of game Wonder Boys.
Not Metroidvanias.
Not Metroidvanias. The Wonder Boys.
Let's see, Wondervania. Because Wonder Boy did this before Castlevania.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I think the green crabs are more powerful. They are. As always with palette swap enemies.
Yes.
The color signifies a more powerful enemy. Any chat coming in about any questions?
Probably,
about Wonder Boy
so enamored this game.
What he has to teach us. Oh man, I love that guy.
So, Pikachu over in the chat is talking about how she played games in the mid '80s and like that, but like isn't as into the retro 8-bit style of games now. Like it's kind of like a been there and done that. But like she's liking this with the new art style, and I'm not sure I fully agree, but there is kind of something like I loved Shovel Knight, but like I wasn't that enamored with like that. But by the time Shovel Knight came out, I was kind of like I've done a lot of these games.
Yeah, it kind of is the best one, and we should really move on. At this point, I think we need to start making 16-bit throwbacks. But
yeah, seriously.
The problem is that's expensive. I mean, making a game is expensive to begin with, but it's easier if you're operating with the 8-bit as your limit. You know,
like
less expensive to make. Yeah, that cloud has got a real problem with me and lizards
like?
and generals. Wizards and generals. What's that?
What's he look like retro style?
Oh yeah, yeah. Check him out.
Look at that.
I love his sunglasses.
I like they changed that into a ship.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, what was that? It's like, it's a ship.
There was nothing in the background previously. Man.
Oh,
I just need some health. So you kind of have to grind a bit in this game to get money, because you can buy armor and weapons and stuff. So I got a key. I don't know what it unlocks.
Did it seem like specific or like?
It was just a generic key, but I'm gonna go back underwater.
I've seen a couple locked doors so far.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna go underwater and then go to the left instead of the right. How am I breathing fire underwater?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not that much of an expert.
That's like one of my favorite SpongeBob gags.
Yeah.
They like run away and they like around that campfire, and Patrick just goes, "Hey, if we're underwater, how is it?" And the fire just goes out.
That's great. Yeah, I do like the conceit of that show. It's like they're underwater, but not. It doesn't matter. Check it out. I got some coins.
Frumler says he wants more PS1 throwbacks. Give me ugly polygons.
There is at least one game.
Yeah, what is that game?
Back in 1995, I think it's called. It's not that good. It's like a Silent Hill kind of throwback.
Yeah, but I thought it was amusing that they like went with the like purposely ugly aesthetic of the PS1 era.
I do think that's kind of fun because people are working with some really harsh limitations, and it's interesting to see the choices they had to make. Like, okay, this thing has to be 2D because we can't put any more polygons on the screen.
Yeah.
That's always fun to look into, but it's not as visually non-ugly as classic 2D art. Man, come on, dude. So yeah, I'm gonna head back up to the town. There's no fast travel. Come on, guys. It's 1989. What am I gonna do?
You gotta find some secret doors.
Yeah, I think there's a door I can unlock back in the town. And hopefully I can get another form. Ooh, bag of money.
Bag of money.
Anybody, has anyone played the original games? I'm wondering. Is anyone old enough? The original game is almost 30 years old. It's like 27 years old. So if you played that, man, you must be old like me.
Yeah, yeah, it was a trap. Haha, you're
I'm
old.
outing all the old people. Oh no. Yeah, definitely check out the other Wonder Boy games if you like this one. Obviously, they're gonna look more like this. Ah, I fell in the water again. Oh well. Oh wait, I can go back up. Oh, there's more stuff down here. Okay.
Oh, it's like a different section.
It is fun to explore. I think I can break those rocks when I come back later with another character. I forget who does it. Maybe the Hawkman or something? The bird guy? Oh, there's a lion guy too. I think he is the guy that does it.
Ah, right.
So it's like hawk, lion, mouse, dragon, bird. Or hawk is a bird, never mind. Not in my book. It's a raptor.
Yeah, Runix also is old enough to have played the Sega Master System.
Ooh.
It was awesome then, and it's awesome now.
I hope he buys this.
Oh, I see your Retronaut fans are in here.
Cool.
Yeah. Elther Sensei also played the original on the SMS. Fish. The last one is a fish.
The last one is a fish?
Says your
fish,
friend
yeah.
Nick.
That's right. He would know.
Nick would know.
And that was a pretty revolutionary thing in a game this old too, just to have all those different forms. Most games, I mean Mega Man of course, you could change weapons and stuff, but he would look the same. In this game you have different forms, they're different sizes with different abilities, way, way ahead of its time. It's like 3 years before Kirby's Adventure.
Yeah, man.
But all the music sounds good too. We have our volume on really low so it doesn't bleed over into our mic, but what I'm hearing is pretty great, and I can unlock this door now, see?
There we go. Oh, and you can go up.
Oh, you know what? I think I want to go down and get healed by the nurse.
Ooh, yeah, probably a good idea.
Free. Why, thanks. And I don't think I can use any weapons as the dragon guy. What? Okay, good. But I can buy weapons for a future form, which I'll do here. Oops. So... Oh, I guess it automatically equips them for you. I think the original menu... Oh, you know what? They put the new menu in the old graphics, but that's good because the original menu sucks.
Okay.
And I was wondering what they did with that, but it's not very good. It's hard to read as to what you have equipped. So I'm glad they changed that. That's one thing. That's a change for the better, I think.
Do you upgrade the different characters individually, or I guess they're all you?
I think some of them use actually use the armor and swords you buy, and some of them don't. I don't think the mouse does. Maybe he does, but I think the equipment is shared across different forms.
When you put on clothes, does he put on clothes?
I don't think so. I think it's just the same sprite.
Just gonna be
yeah,
little naked dragon the whole time.
Technically, I do have a shield equipped and armor, but you just don't see them. It's implied. The desert is not a like. I like what they did in this new version because the desert is not very visually interesting in the original version. It's just a long stretch of sand and snakes.
A pink sky.
Yeah. But I will find my new form soon. I wonder how they handle saving in this version. I have not been asked to save yet. So
how'd you save in the original?
You went to the pig guy and he saved for you.
Got it.
And I think I might have played the TG16 versions. Maybe this one had passwords. Of course, you're not gonna have to write down a password for the remake. I hope you.
That would be awesome. Yeah. Oh, man, password saves.
I had like notebooks full of passwords.
Password saves were cool because somebody would like have somebody bought like the cheat code magazine and they'd have it at school and like one of the sections would be like passwords and it was like here's a bunch of and what they all do and it's just like clearly just collected random people's saves. Like,
yeah, I mean I think they were
I'm at this stage with this much health and you're like cool.
It's sort of like if you can't afford a Game Genie you can put these passwords in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember just books that were just passwords, just like all the best passwords before save batteries and all that stuff.
Yeah, man. Do not miss that at all.
But it was cool when you were renting games back in the day where you could be like, I could just go to the end of Kid Icarus now. I don't even need to work for this. Thanks, Nintendo Power. All right.
It was great because I was only allowed to rent the game, and there's no way I'm gonna beat it in time. I remember sometimes you'd rent a game, and like one of the save files would already be like.
Oh my god.
Like farther in, and you'd be like, "Oh my gosh! Like I can play the last level." Like sweet. Like
I didn't earn this at all. Oh,
yeah.
I killed the cloud.
I remember I would delete my save file when I was bringing it back. Like I was like, no. Like
no one gets this.
This is mine. Like you're not allowed to play my save.
I'm gonna try to kill this
guy.
Like,
I earned all those characters in Snowboard Kids. You can't have them.
Those are my kids. My snowboard kids. All right, so what am I doing here? I'm in some sort of pyramid, it seems. Oh.
Yeah, so remember, Cheat Code Magazine had some real hard-hitting investigative journalism. Man. Like, that took work. You had to find all those.
They deserve a Pulitzer for their work.
They do. Like, nowadays, like, everybody just, like, opens up the source code and is like, here's all the secrets about this game. Like, before you just, like, brute force found things.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. They just crack open the source code. Like, oh, here's the character they're adding through DLC. We found their name. Oh.
Yeah. It says, never played other save games on a rented or used game. That'd be like wearing some other kid's clothes. Gross. Like, there was something, like, that felt wrong about it, right? Like, you're like, oh. Like,
it was like
this isn't mine.
Kind of voyeuristic in a way.
Yeah.
Like, what did they name their characters? Oh, okay. These are all things I'm not allowed to say. Hooray! I saw him. Was a nurse there? Oh, she is. Okay. So I should be unlocking. Oh, I want to go back down.
Yeah, another key.
I need that key. So I should be unlocking the next form soon. I think it's here.
I think that was like that door's locked, but also here's a key. Like, okay, Froggos.
You don't have to work very hard to get that key. Yeah.
Ah, frogs. Frogs are always an annoying enemy.
Anything that jumps like that.
Yeah.
I dislike. Oh. Come to me. You also don't get hearts very often in this game from enemies, so you can increase your health. I forget how you do that. I think different forms maybe give you different health. But I should be getting my second form soon, which I think is the lion. I don't know. It's been a while. Oh.
Waiting until June for this game is going to be tough. You don't have to wait till June. It's out now.
Yeah.
Assume that's some budget thing. Are you like?
Oh yeah, maybe.
Is that like saving money, or is that like I don't play a new game until I finish another game and I won't be done until June?
Nobody does that.
Situation. I should do that.
Oh, I should too.
Because like, then I end up like preemptively buying something. I'm like, I'm gonna play this soon, and then like it gets there and I'm like, oh well, now I will just never play it, and I just spent $60. My friend
and then drops in price immediately.
Pre-orders games, like, or buys them when they come out, and like waits because he's like so far behind. He's like 3 years behind, and he just plays games chronologically when he buys them, and it drives me nuts because I'm like, dude, by the time you get to the game, it'll be like $10 on Steam.
They made Uncharted 2.
Or I'll just give you my copy, like, because I'll be long done with it by then.
Wow, so, that's dedication. I mean,
he's supporting the industry. I like respect it, but
if I stopped buying games now, I'd be good for like 5 years.
Yeah.
I think maybe even more. I could just play Overwatch forever.
Yeah, Overwatch alone will like take a little time. I've got that Kingdom Hearts collection, so there's 3 80-hour RPGs that I can play.
Could you handle that much Kingdom Hearts?
No, actually, I'm not sure I'll ever finish any of them now.
You'd have to take a break, I think.
You gotta do. I watched someone on Twitch was going through them all, and he was like I'm gonna play the whole collection and stuff, and just like on the 4th one, he was just kind of like, oh god, like
it's not happening.
Like,
okay, so here's the next boss.
It doesn't come out till June for Steam.
Oh,
look at this mummy pig dragon.
Ooh. Well,
what's he look like?
I kind of don't want to change.
Oh
wait, I'll just do that. So the bosses aren't that complicated. I'm not gonna say they're not hard as I die here, but
looks good for an 8-bit boss.
It really does, and I'm probably gonna die.
Oh no.
Maybe not. Ah. Don't. Okay.
Sucker.
Okay. Jeez.
Let's plays are the best way to deal with backlogs. That's true. I've kind of started like actively Twitch streaming as a way to force me to play some of the games.
That's a really good idea. Oh my god, please don't kill me. I can do this. There we go. Fly at me.
Get this. Yes.
Hooray! Whew. Okay.
Look at that.
That's a new something? Oh, that's a new form.
New curse?
Now I'm a mouse man. I'm a mouseman. Oh, I should have waited. I'm very Mickey looking, and see how Mickey is looking I am in this? They really
big
it's like no.
Oh my gosh, the mouse is awesome.
We're not gonna get sued now. Look at the mouse.
Oh, he can cling to these walls.
Yeah, that's so cool. I mean, come on, guys. 89. No, Mario couldn't do this.
Dang.
Yep. So now I'm a mouseman, and I have a tiny little sword. But the mouse can squeeze into places. He can, you know, run on walls, up ceilings, and stuff like that. I do like his new form. God, he is such a Mickey clone.
It's so weird. Little,
it's kind of a bad sprite.
Squat Mickey reject. Yeah.
he's mostly eyes. Oh.
Oh man.
Yeah, as you can see, I don't have a lot of health with him. It's okay if I die though. I think he'll just kick me out of this little castle area. I don't know why I'm doing that. I think I can just... Oh, come on.
Oh, like just walk on the walls?
Yeah. Save myself some time.
Right, that's probably what it wants you to do, because it's like, you're not that strong.
And I can do that now.
Oh, sweet, treasures.
Which door should I take? That's a lot of money. That's how you get more life. No, it's not. Just a health buff. I forget how you actually get more life in this game. The dancing shield. Okay, so that's a shield just for the mouse man.
Okay.
So I guess each form has its own, you know, equipment.
Are you able to change back to the other animals?
I think maybe eventually. I forget how it works, but I know you can switch forms at some point. In some way. Oh look, that's very cute.
That's cool.
I like how they dressed up a very basic room.
Yeah, everything got dressed up. The pig boss, the mummy boss, like, level was really cool. Had, like, really super cute, like, Anubis statues and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, it's funny how, like, just these little things, just painting these backgrounds adds so much to the, like, world building.
It's very pretty, too. Yeah, they were able to add more details and give you more, like, there's no windmill in the previous game. So I can run up that, now I can go this way, see? Previously I couldn't, so this entire game is based around using these new powers to go like, oh, now I can go over that wall. And this is really expensive stuff too, so if I want to buy this mouse man gear, I'm going to need a lot more money, so I'm not going to bore people on the stream by grinding, but ooh, very pretty. I'm in love with how this game looks.
Yeah.
Oh, that's an enemy. Well, I'll be damned. Yeah, this is a really pretty game.
What do those look like in the... Oh, exactly
kind of the same, yeah. I forgot about those guys. I'm like, what even are they?
Fire chases.
All right.
Oof, man.
Pro skills. Yeah, so I'm supposed to go this way.
Sweet. All right, a maze.
A maze with some little Kirby-style enemies. I think I have to go this way. Ah! No! Let me fit. This is harder than it looks, people. He's slippery, he's slippery. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. Oh no! Mouseman!
I'm all sweaty from that. Alright, let's do this. Let's go up here instead. So, I mean, the controls are the same as the Master System version, and they're not perfect, which is why, I mean, it's not me, clearly. I'm so good. But, oh, I have to go that way. Okay.
Oh.
They're not going to make this easy on me.
No. Alright. If you go up while you're on there, can you, like, cling around the sides all the way?
I don't think so, no.
I'll drop you back in the ground.
I have to go through that, this seemingly Ah! How did I mess that up? Oh, okay.
Hey! Woo.
Okay, breathe. Oh, no. No. God, these things are so mean. Maybe if I could just brute force it. Oh, I can kill them. You know what? You know what? All right, fine, whatever.
I assumed you couldn't. They seemed like they were like the whole point was that.
If I had only known.
Reliable, made in Japan.
So now, ooh, so I can buy this cheaper Mouse Man stuff, and I will. I think I want to concentrate on armor though.
Oh man.
This guy won't stop. Oh.
Oh.
Let's try this. So I've got a little fire attack I can use. Oh. Oops. All right,
with heads this time.
dude, come on.
Why they all jump?
Thanks for the money. All right, yeah. So that guy had some problems.
Yeah, jerk.
I'm just gonna jump around you.
Are the other things like different spells that you can switch to?
Yeah, I think there's like a wind spell too, or maybe that could be a teleport spell to bring me back to town. I forget how it works. I actually don't know how to switch between them. Let's see. Oh yeah, like that, watch. Nope, it's just a spell. I also have an arrow, which just shoots up. I kind of wasted those, but that's okay. You can buy more of anything in this game, I think. What? Dude.
Yeah, that was... Come on, game.
So I'm racking in the money now.
Yeah.
A lot of this game is just long hallways full of things, but they're much prettier to look at now.
Street Lamb says, should I be rushing to get this on Switch? Looks pretty good. I would say yes.
I mean, I can't speak to the Switch version, but I mean,
yeah, we're technically playing the PS4 version, but assuming that it is exactly the same, which I imagine will be.
Yeah, I can't see any major problems.
Yeah.
Don't hold me to that. Oh.
Yeah, this is not an official review from us, but this is super cute. You should get it.
Yeah. I will endorse it. It seems good. I'm having fun playing it, and it's a really good way to experience this game that most people have never played.
Street Lamb's also waffling on Blaster Master Zero.
Oh, that's also good. Played. Yeah, that's the best Blaster Master to play, frankly.
Yeah, it was super fun.
The first one is a little too hard because it's an old game and it wants to hurt you. I feel it's the best version of Blaster Master, and they've remade it like 3 times now. So, oh come on. Okay, so
Oh, my Wonder Girl.
Yep. Game over.
Confused?
Oh, so...
Ooh, little like...
A little mini game you could play to get a potion. So it just puts you back here. Yeah,
okay.
That's not bad. And I just have to go back to the way I came.
Did it take away all your...
It did. I think it takes away your magic and potions. But if you get the potion on that roulette wheel, you'll start with a potion. Did I go here? Oh yeah, it's a merchant. That's right. So I'm going back this way. Unfortunately, I have to go through this area again. Old game people, you gotta. They're not very kind when it comes to checkpoints. So.
Ooh. So Disney Afternoon Collection or Blaster Master Zero?
I would go with Disney just because there's more games. Is it $20? I think they're both 20.
20.
Yeah, and most of those games.
Might have been cheaper than that.
It might be 15. Yeah, I don't know. I would go with Disney. It's a entirely different game, but it's another good way to reward a publisher by saying, you know, thank you for making these available. These things we assumed we'd never play again because of rights. Yeah. And it's a legal way to play them, and I was playing it last night, and the rewind feature is really good, especially because I don't have time for NES hard anymore in my
Seriously,
life.
Yeah, that rewind feature is really what sells it for me, is that it's just like, because there's so many moments in those games where you're just like, mother, yeah. Like, and you're like, boop, it's fine, like, we're fine.
Yeah, and yeah.
I find it, like, how often do you use it?
It depends on what game I'm playing. I'm not good at Tailspin. It's really hard. I'm just not good at it. But
Tailspin, I'm basically constantly rewinding.
Yeah, but I feel like the best part of it is it's like those games always make you play through half of a level if you die, and that's what saves you time. If you rewind, it's like, okay, let's pretend that mistake never happened, and I can move on with my life. Yeah. And right, it's optional, so if you don't like it, you don't have to use it.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. I was using it basically like whenever I got hit, or like. If I was like half health or below, it was like it was everything. It was like I'm not gonna like do that. But that was like kind of taking a while because I was bad.
It's basically the honor system kind of. Yeah. It's like how much do you want to abuse this? It's up to you. Right. All right. I'm gonna buy another piece of armor here for my mouse.
Yeah. Although to note, Disney Afternoon is not on Switch, and Blaster Master Zero is not on things that aren't Switch. Yeah. So you kind of. I guess
it is on 3DS. It's on 3DS, Blaster Master.
Okay, yeah. So yes. And I bet the Disney Afternoon, well, maybe. It might come to Switch, but also it might not make it before the rights run out and remove it.
I mean, it should come to Switch.
I
assume when that was being planned, nobody knew if the Switch was going to be worth it, so they just didn't even think about it. But now people really want it on Switch because, I mean, they are all Nintendo games.
Casey in the chat says the art style reminds them of the Redwall books, which I think is apt. Certainly now that we're a mouse character.
That makes sense.
With a sword and a shield.
I read so many of those books.
Yeah, me too. That stuff.
And I think, oh wait, no, the author's dead.
Yeah.
But they were going on for a long time. I think there's like 30.
Kept going.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of like fell off of them. I guess, like, as I got into high school, it was like, I'm gonna stop reading the talking animal, like, fantasy books. I'll try to grab a real book.
They have Grand Adventures, and they have Wars. And
they were so violent. I remember, like, my mom got them for me, and I was like, dude, he just decapitated everyone. like the back, like, just everybody gets murdered in these books.
This stoat just stabbed a badger in the throat.
Yeah, and they're talking about it as like how he's gurgling, but like the blood's coming out of his like open neck wound. You're like, jeez, what?
Yeah, like, the cartoon version of that looked like crap. I was sad. I was way too old to watch it, of course. But when it finally made a cartoon, I was like, it looks bad. Why did you do this?
A BBC children's cartoon.
Yeah.
Could have been more like Watership Down and just gotten super violent with it.
There was, not to get too political, but there was I stopped reading them when my understanding of morality became a little too advanced for Redwall, because in the book it's just like, oh, if you're a rat, you're born evil, or if you're any of these species, you're just born evil.
Yeah, and there was a little racist.
There was a book exploring that, like, what if it was called Outcast of Redwall?
Yeah, with a fairy.
Yeah, and it's like, what if this pharaoh was taken care of? Oh, he's still evil. Never mind.
Yeah, like, the evil's inherent.
Yeah, it's like, no, Brian, please. What are you teaching the kids?
Yeah. That was a little messed up. And then he did the opposite of that with the Tagarung, where an otter was raised by weasels.
I think I did read that.
But you know, he was good. Like,
interesting.
So it's
Or
kind of
predictable.
yeah, we really just was like, oh, what if I wrote that other book but opposite?
I need to write one book this year. Hey, those are good. Maybe there'll be a good movie version of one of those.
Yeah, certainly like the first 3 books, that are all kind of like the same family.
Yeah,
and, like
Martin,
era.
Martin of something, Martin
Yeah,
of Redwall or whatever.
Matameo.
Yeah.
And I think there was a Martin. Martin's the dad, and then the son.
Martin the Warrior is what I'm thinking.
Yeah. Those ones were like. I can see those like working as a movie.
I mean, for all of the things they mine, the multi-book series they mine for kids' movies and teen movies, why not that?
Absolutely.
All right. Can I stab through? No, his sword is so puny. Ah.
Nice.
I will not be speedrunning this game anytime soon. Oh, come on! I can't. What? I can't kill these guys. Oh, I can. Okay, it just takes 2 hits. Jeez.
Oof.
Everything gets stabbed now.
Yeah.
How much is this game, by the way?
20.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
totally worth it.
$19.99. Yeah, absolutely. About how long would you say it is?
I'd say maybe like 3 or 4 hours long. If you want to find everything, maybe 6. But it is an older game, so I mean it's not going to be super long.
Right. There. Probably longer for me since I'll probably die a lot.
I'm surprised I haven't died more, to be honest. I remember dying a lot more in this game. Maybe they made it a little easier. I don't know. That guy's got some problems. All right.
I can see them like maybe like your health doesn't deplete as fast.
Yeah, maybe enemies drop more. Key. Thank you.
Sweet. Is that tree something in the retro? Nothing. See, like cool. Like what is that? It was kind of like a shrine.
That guy.
That guy's all mad.
Not having a good
Stuck.
time underwater in that death trap. Check it out.
Woo!
Get some money. Oh, or a heart.
Oh,
Will that raise my max health? Yeah,
Yeah.
it does. Cool. I think this is a shop too. Oh, I don't want to buy. Maybe I'll buy one for the sake of the stream because if I die, that will get used automatically, and then I will like not have to run through a bunch of old stuff again. Oops.
Oh, that's cool. You don't have to like use it as a health thing. You can.
Yeah. More treasure. Oh. Where will this put me? Okay, I guess I'm going back to town. Interesting. Okay. I wonder what will happen if I... Where should I go next? That is just... Did I try going here yet? As a mouse?
Not as a mouse.
Okay.
You're down here as a dragon.
Not a fan of the old mouse.
No. I got like determined, like little new mouses.
They all have very determined little faces. I did go this way. See, now this is the part of the game where you're like, what do I do next? So you have to explore all your options. Do you know how long our stream has been going?
It's been going for 52 minutes.
Nice. Do you want to do an hour or?
Yeah, we could probably do
Okay.
about an hour.
Cool.
This one.
I just don't want to get lost and then be like, the rest of the stream be like, where do I go?
Wander around.
It's Wonder Boy, not Wander Boy. I apologize. I'm going to quit streaming now.
Yeah, just end it there.
My career ends with that joke. So... I'd like to
so that wall you can climb on.
Oh, you're
so you can
right.
go
Thank
there.
you. Cool. I like they put like hanging meats in this.
Yeah.
Like, it's like a larder or something. Oh, cool. You're totally right, Jack.
Snap.
Maybe I'll play a little bit longer and we'll get another form. Who knows? Oh, it's just more.
It's just
Oh
a
my god!
shop.
Look how expensive this is. So you have to come back here and remember that if I ever get this much money, which seems unlikely right now, I will have the ultimate mouse armor. But that's another hidden shop. See, lots of the hidden stuff is squirreled away in this game.
Squirrel.
I like how they actually give more context to the areas. So this is a tower you're in, which makes sense because in this new version you can see like the roof and everything. That's cool. I'm really impressed by what they did here.
Like if there's a symbol above the door in the new versions, you kind of know.
Yeah.
It is.
I don't know if I did this yet.
I think we. All right, the desert.
So I'll try going right in the desert as a mouse. Who knows what I'll find. Outside of death. Swift death. Do we have anything happening in chat? Just any last questions before we maybe wrap up?
Chat kind of died down. Chat, I want to know, since we're playing retro games, and this is kind of all retro, what is your favorite 8-bit? Let's go 8-bit.
Oh, yeah.
Favorite 8-bit game. Or 8-bit if you're, like, younger. Like, 8-bit style.
8-bit style,
like,
yeah.
you can say Shovel Knight, we'll let you, even though
or
it's
what?
not
Maybe what game that's along with that? What game would you want to see remade like this one?
Ooh, yeah, that too. Yeah, what game would you want like a sweet artistic overlay on? Ooh, now that's a tough question. Now I'm thinking about that. That's cool.
I wonder what I would pick. I am so not ready for this level.
Yeah, this seems like.
I don't think the mouse is cut out for this lava land.
Interesting that like you think that if you weren't supposed to be here with mouse, it would like have cut you off already.
That's
like,
one of
there
the
would have been some sort of like barrier.
It's one of the things about these games where it's like sometimes the message that you're not supposed to be here is just you getting your ass kicked. Like, oh, I'll come back later, because it was like that in the original Legend of Zelda where it's like I'm gonna go north. Oh god, these lion
like,
things. I think it's even like that in Breath of the Wild too. Where it's like, I'm gonna go this way, oh no, I need to come back when I have like 9 more hearts, because the lions are after me again.
Yeah.
Green is not a good color in this game.
Oh yeah. Green means twice as hard. Ninja Gaiden 2 on the NES.
Oh, that's a good choice.
Yeah, I would totally take like a sweet remake of that. Especially because like you could do such cool stuff with the animation. Like,
oh yeah,
all your sweet ninja moves.
Seeing it with not necessarily this cartoony look, maybe more of an anime
definitely.
ninja style.
Nick, I think it was Nick, right? Nick's your friend. Nick says Mega Man 3 has a special place in his heart.
Oh yeah.
Mega Man.
That could definitely be remade like this, I think.
Yeah, especially after, like, I was kind of hoping for that with like 9 and 10. That like, I mean, they were great.
Oh yeah, they're great.
But it would have been kind of maybe cool to like have it be like bloop and like have it be like 3D.
Well,
stuff.
You always have Mighty Number 9.
Yeah, you sure do.
I will never speak of it again.
Yeah. I'm not even sure I redeemed my code.
Oh.
Like, I like kickstarted it.
I think somebody I know was telling me that like my friend backed it for $100 and he didn't even redeem his code. It's like, it's probably for the best. You don't want that buyer's remorse sitting on your Steam account.
Yeah. Bummer.
It's not the worst game ever, but it kind of didn't live up to what people wanted it to be, so...
Yeah, I mean...
I'm sorry, Mighty
expectations were definitely really high, but, like, they also kind of, like... They talked with a lot of confidence.
Yeah.
So, like,
it is one of those games they probably should have delayed even more. Like, the Castlevania guy, he was like, oh, my game's coming out in 3 years because I want to make it good. So I backed that, you know, the Bloodstained Ritual of the Night.
Yeah.
It's the guy who made all the later Castlevanias, the ones that are like more like this, where you're exploring an area, you're equipping things, you're not just running through, you know, linear levels. I don't know where this is leading me, but I haven't died yet.
But what? Lava.
That skeleton's
I guess you're a
rather
skeleton.
Dapper. That's great. Bloop, 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 bloop. It's like he's like serving you a sword or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, come on. This is mean. Let me in.
Woo! Rich.
Nice. I'm not going to take that door because that'll take me back to the village, but Dragon Mail. Yeah, why not? I guess it expects you to be the mouse here. I think this is actually the way you're supposed to go to get your next form, which maybe not. Nope.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, that could be a dead end then. So let's just go back. Oh.
Oh.
Do I have to run all the way
back?
Oh,
it's immune to lava, so can you walk in the lava now?
Oh. Oh, my armor is?
Yeah.
Oh.
It says scaly and immune to lava.
I didn't even realize that. Thank you. Let's look. Dragon mail. Okay, cool. Well, didn't mean to do that. We're gonna try it. You
Skellington.
waiting outside the door. Come on. All right.
Woo!
We did it.
That explains why it was letting like the money fall in the lava and like sit down there. And I was like, that's mean.
I can't tell you how puny this sword is. It's really kind of useless.
Pikachu asks, has Metroid been redone? Not exactly. There was that newer Metroid game that was kind of supposed to be like...
Oh, Federation Force?
No,
Oh, I hate this.
Man, the one on the Wii.
Oh, Other M?
Yeah, Other M. That felt like it was like classic Metroid, but modern sensibilities.
Cutscenes and too much dialogue. I really hate this.
But I would totally take this style of Metroid.
Yeah, I mean, oh, come on.
Man, they are like...
Technically, Metroid Zero Mission... Oh, I thought I had a shield. All right, well, I think that's the stream. I am going back to town, but we can see if we can get...
Yeah, Zero Mission was a remake, right? But not like... Not like as faithful as...
No, it built a ton of new stuff in, yeah. So that's our stream, everybody.
You
don't want to see me run all the way back there, I don't think. But that's Wonder Boy, and it does have annoyances like that with a lack of checkpoints. But I think you're empowered enough, and the levels are small enough, or the areas are small enough, where it's not hard to run back. And I figured, it's not that much work to go back to where I was going.
Yeah, and if you wanted to, you could like grind out a bunch of easy enemies and buy like 4 potions and then like...
Oh yeah, what I didn't do was grind for all the best armor for an hour and then go to the lava level, which I would have done if you weren't watching.
That's probably what... If I ever stream this, that'll be what you guys don't see. I'll spend like an hour just like grinding up enough money to like do well.
Yeah,
and then we'll start the game.
Probably for the... I mean, my friends they played through Kingdom Hearts, actually. Speaking of Kingdom Hearts, they played through the entire game. They did like a Let's Play, but behind the scenes, they would spend like 2 hours leveling before each Let's Play because there was like, you don't want to see this, but it's necessary.
Yeah.
To play this game, so yeah.
Do that. The new Kingdom... One of the nice things about the remake is that they have this like easy mode.
Oh.
That's basically just like you never have to level grind.
I came for the amazing story, not for the
gameplay. Yeah. Exactly. If you just wanted to really like find out about Sora and Riku and Roxas.
What are they up to? Oh, the same thing they were 15 years ago.
Yeah, exactly. All right, that's going to end the stream. This was Wonder Boy, a Dragon's Tale.
A Dragon's Tale? Okay.
No, maybe. It's got a subtitle.
It will be the only thing you'll find under Wonder Boy that's not an old game.
Yeah. Which is the title of Wonder Boy 3? This is Wonder Boy 3?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Wonder Boy 3, The Dragon's Trap. And the Dragon's Trap is the curse you have.
The Dragon's Trap. So it's Wonder Boy, the Dragon is now just Wonder Boy, no number, Dragon's Trap. Check it out. It's out on PS4, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch right now. It's out on Steam in June. If you like retro games, good news. Tomorrow, we'll be streaming the Disney Afternoon Collection. We are putting Bob through his paces
I promise I will finish
to play
DuckTales.
all the things.
I can finish DuckTales in like 20 minutes.
Okay, great. We are going to beat DuckTales and check out every other game on there. So definitely check that out. You can actually get original Wonder Boy games on, I think, PS4. They have one of the other ones.
Yeah, like, Steam has some of them.
Steam has some of them as well.
Wii Virtual Console, hook up your Wii. They have all of them.
Yes, yeah.
While they're still available. They have not taken those games down yet.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone who hung out with us in the chat. You guys make this a lot more fun for us to do. Be back here at the exact same time, 11 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time, and we'll be streaming Disney Afternoon Collection on Thursday and Starblood Arena, a PS VR game, on Friday. That'll be weird. We'll figure out how to make that work. So it'll be fun. Someone will be like, the whole time. All right.
Tune in and laugh at them.
Awesome rest of your day, and we'll see you back here later on Fandom. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.